Hey mate, ever find yourself lost in the maze that is a Canvas app in Power Apps? Yeah, I hear you. It's like walking into a labyrinth with no visible signs or directions. That's where I come in with this deep dive, aimed at IT whizzes like you, to untangle the web of app navigation. Ready? Picture this, you are using a Canvas app within Power Apps. It's sleek, customizable, and powerful, right? But navigation can sometimes feel like navigating a ship in a storm just when you think you're in control. The interface whirls around you. You are not alone, though. Navigating through these apps is a common snag among IT professionals, so let's embark on this journey to flip that script. First things first, it all begins with understanding the business context. Why are these apps even a part of your world, right? Think of it as the canvas that sets the storyboard for what's about to unfold. A well-defined business requirement makes navigation less about wandering and more of a directed tour. So, jot down the tasks your app users often do. What are the common paths they navigate? That's your treasure map. We've all seen that app where buttons blend in, don't we? They're like chameleons in an interactive world, where the obvious navigation buttons are hidden behind the slick customizations of Canvas apps. That's where a clear strategy comes into play. Make sure navigation cues are prominently placed and consistent throughout. If the app's a maze, then every turn and intersection needs to make sense, just like breadcrumbs leading back home. Now, let's get nerdy. There's this thing in Power Apps called screen reloading. Ever thought about where to dock your user once they're done sailing through the interface? Screen reloading, mate. It's the concept of bringing the user back to their starting point after they switch screens. It's a nifty trick that can make navigation less of a hurdle and more of a smooth glide, ensuring they don't lose the flow of what they're doing. Next stop, the controls. A gallery of controls is like a pantry full of the finest food, only when designed with functionality and navigation in mind. So, let's not skimp on providing users with easily accessible navigation options. Remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication in this realm. Speaking of screens, let's talk about screen transition effects. They can work magic here. Use transitions to guide the user's gaze to important navigation elements. However, don't rely solely on them. Transition effects should complement, not replace, well-placed navigation aids. As we waltz further into the labyrinth, we encounter custom navigation panels. These are like customizable toolboxes for your users, packed with the navigation tools they need right at their fingertips. Imagine giving your users a trusted companion in the form of a control panel, where they can find everything at a glance. But what if our users get disoriented? Fear not. Help and hints are the lighthouses guiding lost travelers. Quick tooltips, help buttons, and context-sensitive assistance can ensure users won't feel lost but found, right in the middle of their digital journey. Let's face it, the right navigation bar can transform a maze into a guided tour or a tour guide into a maze in the wrong design. Your navigation bar should reflect a clear path, prioritizing user-centric design. It's all about positioning, visibility, and accessibility. Now, don't forget about side navs. They're like the sidekicks to your main navigation bar, offering shortcuts or additional layers of navigation without overcrowding the story. Keep it fluid. Users should feel the side navs are an extension of themselves, seamlessly integrating with the user's flow. Oh, and for a little bit of modern flair, let's sprinkle in animations, making navigation less of a process and more of an experience. Swipes, drags, and animations bring life to a static interface and keep users engaged without confusing them. Just don't let it distract from the navigation, alright? Now, when everything falls into place, we touch on data-driven navigation. It's the Rosetta Stone unlocking the mysteries of dynamic content navigation. The more your app can anticipate user needs, the less they have to think about where to go next. It's about serving what users need before they even ask in their user's native language. And finally, accessibility considerations ensure that we are not leaving anyone in the dark. Good navigation should work for everyone, and accessibility features are key. Users with disabilities shouldn't need a decoder ring just to find their way through your app, get me? Now, navigating through the app development life cycle is like a relay race with baton passing. It starts with the conceptual stage, then moves to designing, developing, and then implementing navigation. Here, communication is king, as are the timelines. Set realistic expectations and always have a safety net for changes. But, alas, even the best plans face challenges. This brings us to troubleshooting and debugging of navigation, where detective work is part and parcel of the developer's toolkit. User feedback, analytics, and internal tools are the magnifying glass, the fingerprint kit, and the trusty notebook. Before we wrap things up, let's not forget best practices. Learned from experience, community wisdom, and from us chatting here, keep your UI clean, consistent, and purpose-driven. Always keep navigation user-oriented, and remember, testing is your co-pilot. Keep testing until the path is crystal clear. So, if you are looking to conquer the Canvas app mazes in Power Apps, keep these insights close to your heart. Just remember, there's this wonderful destination, and with the best navigation, you, the user, and the business will all arrive together, wiser and smoother, without a scratch of frustration. And hey, why just learn and guess, when you can do both, right? Visit Neeraj's Genius Space, TechLab.io, and subscribe to my channel for real-time wisdom on tech and coding. It's where we are always in the know, mate.